Greetings everyone, Zannrath here. Welcome back to more Hearthstone, some more League of Explorers, Heroics, Last Wing, and up next, it's Arc v Rafaam, and his hero power, still eSportal, but it's free now. I think it used to cost 2 minutes, right? So let's go ahead and jump in there, face off against him with the normal mode warrior deck, because it's the same deck I use for normal mode. Slightly adjusted, but more or less the same one I used for normal mode, which... You know, I was kind of salty about because it's like, well, it's supposed to be easy, right? And like, not that I don't mind a challenge. It's just like that was actually like pretty tough. It was like almost heroic mode level kind of difficulty, I think. So, you know, that was kind of funny. Let's go ahead and hold on to this, I suppose. I think I'm gonna Spear and Wisp on one. I gave him a Cursed Blade, so hopefully he'll play that. I can ooze him on turn 2. Well, that's pretty decent, I suppose. So we'll see. He's going to use Portal first, potentially play something as well as a Cursed Blade. Nope, just the Cursed... Well, he's playing the Cursed Blade. Maybe he'll play... He's going to coin out something else. Upgrade, okay. That's cute. Alright, I'm going to ooze that for some value. That was not bad. Okay, that's kind of bad. No, that's too bad. I can kill that. That's easy. I can kill that. No big deal. NBD. Alright, next turn, unless I have something better to play, I'm probably going to armor up, because I could really, given how bad this deck is, I could really use some health. And that's rather unfortunate. I can deal with it, but, man, I've only, okay. Nothing worry. You had some potential, if only it was 2 mana later. Alright. Hopefully on turn 5. That's not stellar. That's gonna be a lot of damage taken. But fine. Let's draw first. Okay, of course. He does have another weapon. But I do have a Harrison, so oops, should have played that. Probably should have played that. It's whatever. Alright, get him a beast, please. That's not quite a beast. And that's really bad for me. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Because I really need to have stuff on the board to contest his dudes. He's gotten some pretty good eSportals recently. Probably gonna get... Okay, I was gonna say, like, he's probably gonna get, like, a Dr. Boom or something, right? No, Tyrion, because 8 mana... Right, it should be something that he could play immediately, so 5 mana would be, like, Tyrion, yeah, we'll say. So yeah, kind of surprised I didn't get it. Let's go ahead... That's, you know, that's not that big of a deal. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just kill that off. Not entomb it. Even though it is pretty dangerous. Let's go ahead and kill... I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Let's kill the chicken. Trade there. Trade there. Alright. So like I said, he's gotten some pretty good eSportals, and I really need to be, you know, kind of healing myself here, in a sense, by, you know, using this health. Or using this to get health.
Why would you play this card?
So you can play it, man. We're bros like that. Alright, let's go ahead and... You know what? I think I'm actually going to take the damage here. And then just do that, just so I can save the minion. I think he Does he automatically? He might not automatically hero power, so that might actually have been a bad idea. Nope, he's going to hero power. Oh no, it is. Right, this little circle thing means he automatically hero powers, right? So that worked out. Coliseum Manager. Best card in the game. And it busts my thing. Oh man, this is sick. This is great. Let's go ahead and just do this. Hit that, hit him in the face, and hit him in the face. This is sick. This is great. Love this. Go ahead, do it again. Play the dudes again.
Back to the office.
Back to the office indeed.
Back to the office.
Back to the office indeed. Well, I guess I'll entomb that and just kill him. Right? Easy. Done.
Separate lines, please.
Thanks, bro. Really appreciate it. Okay, so shuffle that. Put do this. We'll do that. We'll do this, and boom! Rafaam. Alright.
Your deck is garbage. Time to use my
Yeah.
own.
I'm glad it was. Otherwise. He had some pretty good, turn 3. Was it turn 3 that he got? Maybe turn 2. No, it was turn 3, I think. We got the, oh no, it was his turn 2 into my turn 3, right? Where he had the Drew of the Claw, and then turn 3, don't remember what he got, but then turn 4 he got a War Golem. He has some pretty good esportals. Anyways, this is the deck. So obviously some pretty crappy low drops because, I don't want him to have I want him to have early game stuff, but or rather, I want him to build to give him a bunch of weak cards, so early game stuff like that, right? Yeah. Battle Rage, not a huge deal. If he draws cards, he's gonna draw crap, right? So, Call of Light, it's, not a huge card, but also it helps me draw, because the problem with my deck, the deck I was provided, right, is that, it kind of sucks, and so I can really easily run out of cards or just not have things to play, so, this kind of helps in that regard. Call of the Manager was probably the MVP of that deck, to be honest, right? You saw it in action. Clearly it was MVP. No need to talk about that. Mango Rager, because, you heard what he said, right? It's just that bad that even, Blizzard just has straight up acknowledged that it's just a bad card, right? So, definitely in the deck. Some other things I didn't, have in the other ones. I played the Naga Sea Witch just because, I feel I don't know, this might be not a good card, because having control of the game, the board, the early game, is pretty difficult to do, potentially. It kind of really depends on a series of events, so getting into the mid game where you can play this card can be pretty devastating if, you already don't have a board and you can't deal with it, but then if you're able to kind of already have the board and survive, this can actually really hamper his hand, right? Because he can get some good esportals, but then they're just gonna, I guess they cost 5 mana, so anything 8 and I guess 1 to 8, any mana cost 1 to 8 would basically kind of be either nullified, because 8 mana would be 5 anyways, but anything under that kind of makes it harder to play. So this one probably can be cut, to be honest, but it didn't really come up. The Summoning Stone, just because he doesn't have, I think he only gets, he can get spells. So this one actually might be something worth cutting as well, but it's just another high cost. The idea was give him some high cost cards that he probably won't play. Just because if he's playing all his cards early on and not having anything left other than his esportals, which he's going to play anyways, right, more or less, having some cards that are kind of higher mana costs might encourage him to not play stuff. Right, and then the Major Domo, obviously, if you can kill it off, then, he goes down to 8 health, right? And makes it easier to kill him off, just off the bat. And then, obviously, Murgleton. I'm not even sure if this works or not, but if you can get rid of his esports, his Unstable Portal, Hero Power, I don't know, is that what it's called? Probably, maybe. Then you actually have a much better chance at winning, right? Because that's where all the variability, the OP-ness comes from, right? So, that's basically the deck. The other thing is, it's a lot of rares, because that's how you buff your weapon, right? And that's the only reason why I kind of was able to stay in the game, because I kept buffing my weapon, and I was able to get rid of his big stuff, and then that kind of helped me cement the board later on. And then, yeah, you saw how it worked out. So, that's the deck. Last up is our... he's not Arc Thief anymore, he's just Rafaam Unleashed. So, we'll hit him up next time. So until then, thank you for watching. Bye.